Okay, so in this particular video, I'm going to tell you about how to create, how to get sign blocks and information signs and NPCs. So we'll start off with signs. So in order to get blocks, you click on E, push the E, and this comes up. And these are the ones I have: an NPC wand and grass and information sign and information block and so on. So if you want to search for things, you would type, for instance, I want to get an NPC, I want to get a sign, so I would type SIGN. And these are the different kinds of signs which I have down there. This is the one that stands on the pole, stands on a stand, and then this is one that's sort of on something. On a wall or something. There's an information block there, a sign, and then a block. There's also information blocks, but that's an information block. So if I wanted to get an information block, I would go IN, FO, FO, and there's the information block, and I just drag that down into here to put it in my inventory. Alright, to get a wand, I would type WAND, and there's this is all you need is the wand. I'm not sure what that other thing does. So that's how you get those, okay? And I'm going to hit escape to get out of here. I notice that my sign is in number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 category. So if I want to put a sign, I right click there. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry, I was in 1. So let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to push 6. And I would go like that. Right click. And there's my sign. And I can put text in there. I can hit return. A few lines. I can make it wider. I can copy things from here onto into a clipboard and then put in a document, or I can paste things from a document into it. That's a sign, okay? So I'm going to go a little bit further down here, and I'm going to go on to I'm going to 3, which is an information sign. I'm just going to place a sign out here. And then next to it, I'm going to go to 4. And I'm going to put next to it, I'm going to put a block. So it should either be, a lot of times the signs are on top of the blocks, but I put in a block and then I click on it, and again I can put text in there. And if I need more room, I can go to another, and I can have several windows. Again, you can copy and paste into it. Okay. So those are fairly simple. The harder things are NPCs. So I'm going to go to my wand and see what happens here and see if this works. And let's say I wanted to put a character. This isn't a character over there. These are those guys floating around are characters. And I would go ahead and I would hit right click, and you can rename it. So I'll just call this student, or I'll call him demo guy. And you would want, you can go over here to this, and you probably want him to be a priest. Okay. So now he's a priest. All right. You can make him move around. That's about all you want. You could also give him a title. This is, is me. So you'll see how that ends up in a minute. You can make them different sizes, from 1 to 30. This is size 5, which is about the imitation size. You can have capes and overlays and things like that. You can play around with that if you want. You want to make sure it says show. Stats, you don't need to do much with that. AI, you can actually have him do things like make him stand or move, wander, and so on. You can play around with that if you want. And you can look at some of the other things that are kind of self-explanatory. Inventory. Not sure about that, but that's our inventory, so he has the same inventory as me, as the player, okay, in this case. But to make him talk, this is the tricky part. So I'm gonna continue this later. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.